In a stark revelation, the looming economic crisis in the United States has thrown a daunting shadow over our financial landscape. Brace yourselves, for we are standing at the precipice of an impending catastrophe, and the consequences could be dire for all of us. Goldman Sachs has sounded the alarm bells, predicting a massive corporate debt wall of $2 trillion that's about to hit next year. It's not merely a statistic, it's a financial tsunami waiting to make landfall. What does this mean for you and me? Well, the picture isn't pretty. The crux of the matter is that this colossal debt wave could result in the loss of thousands of jobs, potentially up to a staggering 5,000 jobs per month in 2024. Imagine the impact on households, communities, and livelihoods. It's a bleak forecast that casts a long shadow over the American economy. Why is this happening? Rising interest costs from debt refinancing are a major culprit. While we won't delve into all the intricate details here, the bottom line is that interest rates are on the rise. But here's the kicker, this isn't a repeat of history. In the past, interest rates were high, but the rate hikes occurred more gradually. This time, it's different. The rapidity of these rate hikes has caught many off guard. The debt maturities in 2024 and 2025 are a ticking time bomb for businesses. As companies scramble to refinance their debt at higher rates, they'll be forced to allocate a significant chunk of their revenues to cover these ballooning interest payments. This means less money for reinvestment in their own growth and, unfortunately, job cuts. Those job losses could tally up to 5,000 per month next year, according to Goldman Sachs. But here's the grim kicker, that's not even the worst-case scenario. If interest rates remain stubbornly high, this job hemorrhage could double to a nightmarish 10,000 jobs per month in 2025. The fallout from these higher interest expenses on businesses will be profound, and it could drag us deeper into a recession. The Federal Reserve, with Jerome Powell at the helm, knows about this ticking time bomb. They're not oblivious to the impending crisis. They understand the intricate dance between interest rates, debt, and economic stability. Yet, they remain silent, and their silence is deafening. The historical data tells us that it takes months, sometimes even years, for the Fed to start cutting rates after their last rate hike. So, if history is our guide, don't expect a rate cut until possibly next year. That means high interest rates are here to stay, possibly for an extended period. What does all of this mean for you and me? Well, it's not good news. If Goldman Sachs' predictions hold true, and we witness thousands of job losses each month in 2024, it's going to have a ripple effect on our lives. Economic recession looms large, which usually translates to reduced income and a surge in small business closures. We're not just witnessing economic tremors, it feels like we're seeing the beginning of the end of our current economic structure. The U.S. carries a colossal national debt burden of $33 trillion, and interest expenses are skyrocketing. With Congress suspending the debt ceiling, we've added a mind-boggling $30 billion per day to our national debt. If the U.S. were a company, it would have gone bankrupt long ago. The leadership would have been held accountable for such financial mismanagement. The situation is dire, and there's no easy way out. We find ourselves at a crossroads where difficult decisions will have to be made. In conclusion, the STRM clouds are gathering on the horizon. The $2 trillion corporate debt wall is a formidable threat, and the implications for our jobs, our economy, and our future are grave. It's a wake-up call for all of us to pay attention, to understand the complexities of our economic system, and to demand transparency and accountability from those in charge. Like and subscribe to our channel now. Stay informed, stay prepared, and together, we can weather this impending economic storm.
Before you go, help us by smashing that YouTube like button. And subscribe to this channel, so you won't miss any of our videos. This shows YouTube algorithm that you value our information. And it helps us spread the message. Sharing is caring.